Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and today we got the next segment, most current segment of the Hot Wheels car culture series. This is the Modern Classics, not to be confused with the previous release labeled as Modern Classics. This release, of course, follows the car culture formula of rubber tires, metal bodies, metal bases, tampo detail, and then no front or back detail, which is, I hear, is about to change for 2018. We are going to get some headlights and taillights, but what's going to happen to those cars? They're going to be more expensive. But anyway, I think we got maybe this release and one more. I think this might actually be the last one for 2017 for car culture. But at any rate, we're going to take a look at all 5 cars in the series. We're going to crack them open and talk about them just a little bit. So, first of all, your card art for this number 1. This is your 92 BMW M3. Let's show the back of the card real quick. Back of the card, of course, as these always are, they're common to each one in the series. And then the front of the card features the car on the card art. The card art on these is pretty sweet, and it has been pretty decent throughout the entire car culture series. So here we go, BMW M3, modern classic vehicle. These cars, I believe, with the exception of one, are all pretty much Euro cars. So here is your first one. Here's your BMW M3. We got a little scuffage on the top here. That's okay. Pretty cool. He's got those Aero style wheels, which debuted in the Track Day or Race Day series previously this year. Pretty basic looking, definitely very plain looking without having the detail in the front of the BMW. They do have a BMW logo right here that's really tiny. It's just too bad they don't have, you know, heads and tails on this particular model. It would just look a lot better with them. So now, of course, we've already seen this in a car culture series. This was in the car culture Euro style series, and here it is there. Polizei. And again, we got tampos on the side and the top, but nothing on the front or the back, which leaves a little bit to be desired. So I think enough people have complained about that they actually are going to put tampos on these things on the front and back now. They're going to put headlights and taillights, which they should, really, in any premium series. The thing should have headlights and taillights. Wouldn't you agree? I think so. Especially since basic Matchbox can put them on there. So anyway, this casting debuted in 2012 in the Hot Wheels Racing series, which was another premium series. It was in the 2013 and 2014 mainline. Then, of course, you see it here in the car culture Euro series. And then it was also in a Walmart series, the BMW series. And here that is there. So this one looks as good as any of the other two. It just does not have a metal base or rubber tires. There it is. So, car culture series is pretty cool, though. I mean, they have been debuting new castings and new wheels. There is a new casting in this series, which we'll get to. It's the last one in the series. And I don't think they debuted a new wheel in this one, though. No, they did not. This is one of the wheels on this BMW that was debuted in the car culture series. This is another type of wheel that was debuted in the car culture series. So it is pretty cool that they are using the series to put out some new stuff. So there is your number 1. Not too bad. Number 2 is a bit better, though, in my opinion. Here is the 85 Honda CRX. Just a cool little car in real life. And cool little casting as well. Go ahead and crack it open. This one is orange and black. Looks alright. And this is the version of the casting. There's 2 different toolings of this casting. There's a mainline version and a premium release version, and we'll show you that in a second. Now, the Honda CRX debuted in the 2012 Hot Ones series, which that is this guy right here. This is an awesome little one. Not quite ready to crack this one yet. It does have a metal base, metal body, and then the plastic part that's part of the interior, just like this. So this piece is plastic right here. So this is pretty cool. It's got ultra hot wheels. Looks pretty awesome. But anyway, back to this guy with rubber tires, with tread, or not with tread, sorry, they're slicks. And then, of course, it was in the 2013 Boulevard series, which I do not have, and the 2014 Cool Classic Series, which I think I have, but I don't know where the heck it is. And then it was in the mainline. So it was in the mainline 2016, last year. This was its mainline debut. And as you see here, the body is one piece. It's all metal. All metal body, just a plastic base. Still looks pretty nice, though, like that. I don't really see a problem with that. But they brought back this one with the metal base, because this is obviously tooled for a metal base. And brought it back for a premium series. I think it looks pretty good, so pretty sweet. So there is your CRX, and that was your number 2. Now number 3, this is the Porsche 964 in this red and black, looking pretty good. I got card art, in case you care about that, and then there's your car. Now this one actually debuted in Car Culture series, in the Track Day series, and here is it right there with Magnus Walker Urban Outlaw livery. Looks pretty cool. So this is the debut of this particular casting. It's an interesting one where it's got a plastic piece for the bumpers, yet the interior is a separate piece that is blue. Metal base, metal body. So it's actually like a 4-piece casting, and then of course the glass for the windshield and the tires and stuff. But pretty cool casting. You can see more of the detail of the parts in this one. This one, they made the plastic piece black, so it looks like it's all kind of one piece. But they did put headlights on this guy, which is cool. Oh, you know what? And I realized they did also put taillights on this CRX. And it's kind of got headlights because it's got the plastic inserts that are a part of the windshield. But they do have some headlights on this one. That's pretty cool. And then, so we got Porsche on the side there in red. The Aero style wheels in like a charcoal gray. I think that's a pretty cool, nice looking Porsche. I dig it. So there is that guy. And then moving on here, we got the Renault 5 Turbo. And here is the Renault 5 Turbo. Now, I don't have any other examples of this particular casting. This debuted in the 2013 mainline, or not mainline, 2013 Boulevard series. Here's an example of the card art. And here is the casting. So it's pretty cool. I dig it. And actually, if you could hang on one second, the Renault 5 Turbo was released previous to this, but it was not like this wide fendered style. There was a Renault 5 Turbo, and here it is. This one was released in 1991. So pretty similar in size and everything. It just doesn't have the wide fender flares, and it's obviously a different type of casting. It's plastic. This is on an international Hot Wheels card, so pretty cool just to show you that one. I think that's pretty neat. So there's your Renault 5 Turbo. I really like the color of this Renault. It really looks good. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's got a really nice blue to it. Really nice red, white, and blue. I like the livery on it. I think it's pretty slick. All right, so now finally we got our new casting. So this is brand new tool, brand new everything. This is the Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5-16 Evo 2. Very cool car. Card art. There's your card art. It does look nice. It's nice card art. And then here is your car. Now this one, they did an excellent job on. Brand new tool. Got the Aero style wheels that look great on this car. We got front detail and rear detail. Very nice looking model. And if you played Gran Turismo, I think it was 3 for the PlayStation 2 back in the day. I guess that's back in the day. Man, there is a point in that game where you have to get your racing license, and one of the trials is you have to drive this car around the Nürburgring, and you have to do it in time without going off the track at all. And there's no rewind. There's none of that stuff they put in Forza where you can just rewind and, you know, start from a little bit back from where you crashed or messed up. But no, you were not able to do that. You had to make a lap time in this car, and it had to be a pretty decent time. And man, I remember white knuckling that thing so many times before actually finally beating it, and getting around the track in time without going off the track at all. And man, was that ever an achievement. So if you remember that, let me know in the comments down below if you played that game. I think it was Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec for PlayStation 2. But anyways, back to this model. That's why this car is nostalgic to me, is just because of that. But yeah, it is a really cool looking Mercedes. I am not a big fan of Mercedes in general. Not a huge fan of the style of cars they are. BMWs I'm not a huge fan of either, and they kind of are similar styling to me. But just not a huge big fan of them. But this car is absolutely cool. And just really cool, they just gave it the basic treatment. It's all black, except for the front and back detail, and that's kind of how it should be. So, there is that, and there is your car culture series. So, quick recap, we got the Merc, we got the Renault. These two are probably my favorites in the series, although I do like this Porsche, and I do like this CRX. The one that could probably go for me would be the BMW. This one almost just looks way too plain for this series. I don't know. I just don't. It doesn't do it for me. So there's that. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for tuning into another video on my channel. And let me know if you guys are going to pick these up. So have a great day.